Hey, good morning everyone. Before we get started here, I would really appreciate it if you haven't already, if you hit subscribe. Also hit the bell icon if you want to be notified anytime we upload anything that's saddle hunting related. And hopefully you like the video. If you do, give us a like. We really appreciate the support. Yesterday, myself, Scott, and our friend Joe went out, did a little bit of scouting, and one of the real benefits to saddle hunting is if you're used to tree stand hunting, you know, a lot of times you're kind of limited to the size of a tree that's going to work, especially with a climber. And you know, even fixed position stands, a lot of times you're going to have a tree where the circumference is so large that you're going to have trouble if your strap is too small. And with saddle hunting, especially one of the ways that we enjoy climbing, using arborist climbing methods to climb, we're able to get into those really large trees. And when we want to use our platforms on the trees, if it's a really large circumference tree, my Predator platform, I'm limited with the strap that came with it to how big a tree around I can get in. So something I was planning on using this year, I haven't done it yet, but I picked up a couple. I just want to share this idea in case it's something you guys want to try. To just show you here, you know, if you look at the Predator platform here, this tree's not really that big. And sometimes I've come across trees that are much larger, and I might be limited. You know, this one works, but if this tree was bigger, I might be limited on the size of, I might be limited on being able to get into that tree. So let's just assume that my strap, you know, ended up here, or, you know, over here, because it was a much larger tree. I can't get into that tree. But what I can do is I picked up a couple different runners. These ones here are made by Black Diamond. They're not the best colors for hunting. They're not camouflage. You could probably look out there, look around and see if there's other runners from other suppliers, but these ones here are basically made for climbing, like rock climbing and that sort of thing. And they come in different lengths, different loops. And what I thought I could do is, if I have to extend, if I'm a little bit too short where I can't reach it there, I have a couple of different size runners that I can make work. So let's just say, for the sake of example, if this one here, I'm here and I'm like, damn, I can't get this thing to work for me. What I can do is I can take a runner and run it through this loop like that, double it up, and now I can reach over top of the button. Now I can tighten it up, and that'll work. And these are climbing rated runners. They should be plenty strong enough. I'll let you do your own research on these. I'm not a climbing instructor or anything like that. And this, you know, your Predator platform or any platform you're using, if you're saddle hunting, shouldn't be providing your safety anyway. Your saddle should be providing your safety. This should just be something to put your feet on. It's not holding you in the tree. So for me, I don't see any issue with using them. Plus they are climbing rated and I'm doubling them up. So I would think it's going to work fine. But as you can see, this short red runner here, you know, that one would make it if I needed it. If I had a much larger tree, you can get some of the longer runners. They come in different lengths. So you take maybe like this yellow one, you double it up, and that one's going to get you longer than the red one would. You know, the blue runner, that one will get you even longer yet. You know, that one would get you all the way around here. So by utilizing a couple of these different length runners, they might get you out of a bind. I mean, you could probably also just buy webbing, tie it up, that sort of thing. I kind of like, you know, factory stuff. I don't, you know, if I can get away with using a knot, get away with it from a knot and using something that's factory spliced like this or sewn together, I kind of prefer that. But I thought that was a kind of a good tip. You know, just yesterday we were putting some preset loops in some trees. We had this one large tree, and I looked at it and I said, man, I don't know if my platform would fit around that. But when I go back there, I'm going to be sure to have some of these runners in my pack. They don't take any space really. There's no weight to them. I'll just leave them in the bottom of the pack, and if I feel I need them, I can put them to use, and I'll be able to get in the tree. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoy that tip. You know, I'm sure this is something you can use probably on any of the platforms that are out there. It should work fine, I would think. But I'll let you experiment with it. And like I said, there's probably other different things that you could utilize. But I thought this was a pretty good idea, and they're pretty cheap. I just bought these off of Amazon. These particular ones are made by Black Diamond. They're let me see here. This is 18 millimeter nylon runner, and they just come in different lengths. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you like that tip, and if you haven't already, send us a friend request on New York Saddle Hunter Forum on Facebook. Also look us up on Instagram, and like I said in the beginning there, if you haven't already, give us a like. Really appreciate it. All right. Best of luck to you guys.